Alright, welcome back to another packet tracer. I'm Aaron Strasser. This is 5.3.5.4 and we will be configuring Ethernet and serial interfaces. So we're going to configure a LAN Ethernet interface, a WAN serial interface, and then we're going to verify those interface configurations. And we're going to do this on the Cisco 1841 router. So to begin, we're going to use the terminal software on the customer PC to connect to the customer router, which is right over here. Hit enter to get started. It's set up with a password of Cisco123. I typed it wrong. Alright. I'm sorry, it's Cisco. There we go. And then we will get into privileged exec mode, and that password is Cisco123. And now in privileged exec mode, we will go into global configuration mode with the conf t. Alright, we're going to identify which LAN interface to configure with an IP address. And to configure the fast Ethernet interface, we use this command. So interface fast Ethernet 0/0. So it's moved to the IF, so we're inside of this interface. And then if you type in description, anything you put after it will show up in any kind of show run. So you can kind of label each connection that you have. So we will label this one connected to customer switch. So, and then we will need to specify an IP address and the subnet mask. And then just hit space, and then you can put the subnet mask right after it. And if you type the no shutdown, that will make sure that the interface is up and enabled. So there you go, interface, change state to up. Type in end, get back out of there. So we'll verify the LAN interface configuration with a show IP route. So down at the bottom, we'll see the last line here, 192.168.1.0 is directly connected, the 0/0. So that is all configured correctly. So let's move on to configuring the WAN serial interface. So to do that, let's see, we're going to have to see which is connected to what to be able to configure a serial port here. So it's just like we did up here for the fast Ethernet. So we go into conf t interface serial, but we're going to need the numbers of what's connected to what here. Let's see here. Let's back out of this real quick, just so we can see what port we need to set up for the serial. So we can see it has a 00 fast Ethernet. We've hooked that up. Fast Ethernet 01 we've left. So the interface that we're looking for is the serial 0/1/0. So that is what we are going to have to set up, 0/1/0. So we go to configure terminal, interface serial, and once we are in there, we can put a description that it connects to the ISP, and then we will put in the IP address, and if you don't remember, you can hit the buttons. It's only giving me a couple of my history because I restarted. Just scroll up and see what we did. So you just put IP address followed by the IP address, which was 209.165.200.225 space, and put the subnet mask. No shutdown, changes it to up, and then we end to get out of there. So once we're out of there, we can do a show run. Whoops, try that again. And we can see our fast Ethernet is there with the description. There's our serial interface all set up there. So it looks like everything is configured and in order. So we're going to use the ping command to verify that we have connectivity to the WAN interface on the ISP router. So we can do it right here. Ping, trying to ping this router here. So we got a success rate of 100%. That looks good. And then we'll ping, just see if we can ping the switch. %, looks good. So now that we got everything set up, we can do a copy run start. Press enter. Makes everything saved. And we can check our results down here. We're at 87%. I don't think we described it exactly as they wanted us to describe it on the serial. But if you do look at it, where's our terminal? If you do look at the serial, I'm not sure what they wanted, but it does have a description. Could have just been connects to ISP instead of the ISP. I apologize, Cisco. But it looks like we've accomplished everything pretty successfully. And just looking back, when we ping the LAN IP address of the ISP router, what happens and why. Let's see. So the ISP router is right here. let's see, we just need to hold the thing over there to get the IP address. So it is there's our terminal. So what did we ping up here already? We pinged 209.165.200.226, which is this one. So yes, we did ping that one, and it was connected, and it gave us 100%, because everything is set up properly. And then, which Cisco ISO CLI mode do you need to be in to configure the description of an interface? And that is the customer, well, in our case, the host name, customer router, in parentheses, config-if, parentheses, #. So you'll be all the way inside. So we can scroll up and look to where we set those. I think that was before. Anyway, you have to be inside the interface menu to be able to be doing that. So it's the config/if. And we configured the fast Ethernet with a no shutdown command, and we verified it. When we rebooted, the interface was shut down, and so we reconfigured the fast Ethernet interface and verified that the configuration works. Explain what most likely happened. Either someone got in there and changed some settings, or perhaps the lease time wasn't set. And that's one thing that we did not do, was adjust the lease time. So that could be a possible outcome of that. But that is all for this packet tracer. Thank you very much.